Hey guys, it's Kim. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a book review over The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings. So, this bad boy. This book came out like forever ago. I think it came out in 2014. But I just now got to it, so I read it and I finished it. Talk about procrastination, right? But anyway, so I'm going to be doing a book review over this today. So if you don't know what The Murder Complex is about, it's a dystopian novel. But it's like this town where the death rate, the murder rate is higher than the actual birth rate. There's a girl named Meadow in here. On the front cover it says, she's trained to survive, and then right here on the bottom it says, he's programmed to kill. So the book is told in the point of view of a girl named Meadow and a guy named Zephyr. So I might be mispronouncing that, but literally the name is spelled Z-E-P-H-Y-R. So, I mean, that's how I'm gonna say it. But so it's told in both their points of view, which I really like. I like it when authors tell books in two different points of view, because then I feel like you get to see like what's going on in both characters' heads. So whenever they do something dumb and you're like, why did you do that? Like, you actually get to go back and see why they did it and like what they were feeling when they did that boneheaded move. Anyway, so that's what this book is about. I think I like Zephyr better than Meadow. Meadow comes off very cold-hearted, and I mean, it's because of the way that she's been brought up. Her dad brought her up to literally train to kill people and survive, you know, so of course when you're brought up that way, you're not gonna be able to empathize as much. That kind of bothered me that she was so cold. But that was the point of the book, so I mean, I guess that's okay. Zephyr, he can empathize better, and I really liked him as a character and like everything he struggles with and stuff like that. He isn't very high on the social ladder in this society. He's actually at the bottom of the ladder, but you know, down there kind of. So he's had kind of a tough life. I really liked like his whole backstory and everything. And they're really like the only main characters. I mean, you get to see Meadow's family, which she has a brother and a sister, and her father, and then you get to see Zephyr's friend, but there's not really that many side characters, I think, that are like big side characters. It's really just the two of them. Cummings did a good job plot-wise. I had like a sort of like an idea in my head of what she was going to do with the book, but that's not at all what she did with the book. I was like, whoa, you took it in a completely different direction than I thought you were going to take it. There's a lot of mini plot twists in this book. Every few chapters you were like, oh, I didn't see that coming. I think she did a really good job with that. There is a love interest, obviously, between these two characters. I remember thinking this is sort of insta-love-ish, and I hate insta-love, but she does a good job bringing the two characters together to where it doesn't really feel insta-love-ish, even though it kind of is. It doesn't feel that way at all. This book is very brutal. She did a really good job with that, because I mean, obviously it's supposed to be that way. It's called The Murder Complex, you know. So if you don't like books like that, then I probably wouldn't recommend this book. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads, but really, I hate that Goodreads doesn't have half stars and 3/4 of stars, because I'm like, hello, you need to be more specific so that I can like really say what I thought about a book. But anyway, I would probably give it 3.5 stars to 3 3/4 of a star, because I don't think it was the best book ever, but I don't think it was a bad book. Like, it was compelling enough to where I liked it and like I wanted to know what was gonna happen. And I do want to read the second one, because I am curious, you know, about where she's gonna take it. She kind of leaves it at like a cliffhanger. This is Lindsay Cummings' debut novel though, so I mean, it's pretty solid work. I think she did a pretty good job on it, but it's still not my favorite book ever. But yeah, those are my thoughts and opinions on this Murder Complex book. In the comment section down below, you can let me know what your favorite dystopian novel is. I would love to know, because The Murder Complex is definitely a dystopian novel, and it's not my favorite one. My favorite one is probably The Arcana Chronicles by Cressida Cole, but I would totally love to know what your favorite dystopian novel is if you'd like to share that with me. That is it. That is all I have for y'all today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.